Hi everyone, my name is Caitlin Floyd. I'm a student enrolled in the Bachelor's of Social Work program online at Eastern Kentucky University. Today I'm going to be discussing just a little bit of an overview of my tentative assessment of my client Ruthie Bowling-Younts. This interview took place on November 11th at 3:20 p.m. and it was conducted in my client's residence at 123 Clay Road, Manchester, Kentucky 40962. During this interview, I was able to collect quite a bit of information on her to further assist me in this assessment. I was able to um, learn that she was employed at Head Start as a teacher's assistant and a bus driver. Also, I was able to collect her phone numbers, email for contact, and also learn of her insurance information, which is through her work. Also, that she's married to Chester Younts, who is 49 years old. And also, Ruthie, my client, she's 46 years old, and her date of birth is September 19th, 1972. Ruthie and Chester have 3 sons together. Chester Jr., who's 13 years old, Brent, who is 11 years old, and Nathan, who is 7 years old. They are all currently in school, and Ruthie does fear that they will not complete school, and her referral source to get a social worker was Shannon B. Dell, which is one of her colleagues at the Head Start. Shannon and Ruthie came in and spoke with my supervisor, which then I was assigned the case. And her major concerns was that she is feeling estrangement from her family since moving away, and also that her sons will not finish getting their education because of the influence from her biological family to fulfill the roles that they have sort of designed, and which is a trend within their family, to stay in the hollow in Mudlick and just live there for the rest of your life. Ruthie has great self-determination and seems to be determined to better her circumstances, not only for her, but for also her family. She stated that she moved away from Mudlick from mommy because she wanted to start a new life with her husband Chester and to create their own way of living to provide better opportunities for their 3 sons. She is a local member of a church in Manchester and has been a member there for 10 years. However, she does go back to her hometown and still attends church from time to time with her mother, Irene. Every Sunday, she still goes back to Mudlick, to the hollow where all her family is, to spend the entire Sunday there. Even though she does tend to make quite often visits, her family still treats her differently since moving, and she believes that it's because she moved away, she didn't stay there, and they also told her that she is trying to live above her means. To me, my observation was the client seems to have average height, maybe 5'5", 5'6". She weighed approximately 150 pounds. She seemed to be very well groomed and presented herself in a very nice manner. She had on clean clothes and decently new shoes. The client had blonde hair with slight curls throughout, and she did speak with an Appalachian dialect, commonly using words such as y'all and different slang words like that. Ruthie seems to have a major role in her household, as she describes picking up all 3 boys from school, on her route as the bus driver to Head Start, cooking, cleaning, being responsible for the laundry. Also, my client is involved in a lot of different systems. On top of working and taking care of her children and her household, she's also a member of the PTO at her children's school because she wants to be as involved as she can to show or to try and encourage her sons to complete school. Ruthie was the only child from her parents, 13 children, to finish high school. So it's really important to her that her sons finish as well. As far as my main concerns go and the severity of this problem, it is not too severe. me and Ruthie was able to discuss the severity of this, and we decided to declare it more of a moderate range. It did not call for immediate action, immediate intervention, not an emergency. And also, me and Ruthie concluded that she was not suicidal or super depressed about these issues. She was just seeking change. Ruthie seems very happy and excited when talking about furthering her own knowledge, her own education, trying to eliminate that estrangement from her biological parents and her family there. She seems, although she does seem guilty and kind of loses her energy when talking about her biological family, I believe that she will be successful in reaching her goals, because you can tell it's very important to her. Um, based on the based on her environmental factors, I do think she will have some struggles in trying to break through to her family in a sense, to try and get them to understand why she moved away. She stated that it was not because she wanted away from her family. However, she just wanted to try and get a good job, try and provide more for her family, and ensure her children were able to get to school without having to walk miles down a road to get on a bus and things like that. Also, I was able to complete an eco map with my client Ruthie. I think this was a very educational purpose and opportunity for Ruthie. Just having her sort of sit down with me and give a demonstration of the things in her life, the energy flow between her and these things, and vice versa. I think it was very therapeutic for her, and she seemed to be really engaging with this. That's all I'm going to go over today. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good day.